Nobody here yet? I'm cutting the sashing for my quilt. Sashing in the cornerstones so I can put it all together. Didn't take too long to make. It's not finished yet. Hello, Linda. Want to come up and chat with me? Hello, Samantha. Anybody want to? Let me post a link. Y'all come up and talk to me in person. Let me find out how to do this. Now there's the link if somebody wants to come up and talk. I'm gonna step over here. I've got cinnamon rolls rising in they're ready to go in the oven. Let me show you my cinnamon rolls. Looky, I wish y'all here. We'd put them in the oven and we'd eat them in a few minutes. Good afternoon, the YouTube user. Cutting fabric for a new quilt. I'm finishing up one, putting the sashing and cornerstone on it. I'm gonna pop these in the oven. Now I'm back. They're going to be so good. I think I'm going to take them over to the grandsons when they get off the school bus. I just hate for them little boys to get off the school bus and nobody be home. Somebody needs to click on the link and come up here and talk. Yeah, I was going to make a video on them cinnamon rolls, and I actually set up the camera and done it. Then I thought this sounds silly. I would say things and wonder what did I say that for. So I decided not to do the video. What quilt are you cutting out? YouTube user. Have you got a name we can call you by? Yeah, I sent my husband out of the house. We needed to go out and do some things anyway. So I told him, I said, if you go out, I'm going to see if anybody wants to chat. He went out. He said, if I come in, I'll come in another door, not come in this door. I'll cut these. This is going to be my stashing to put mine together, my quilt together. I've got to cut 17 of them. It's just 2 inches. It's going to be a little tiny sashing putting it together. But I've almost got my 20 blocks made. I think I like two more just finishing up. I kind of want to get these cut. Jane. Well, hello, Jane. Scrappy quilt with a disappearing nine patch. I need to do some more scrappy quilts because I've got lots of parts, lots of fabric I need to use up. But I love buying new fabric. See if I can keep a count of those. My pattern said I need to cut 17 of them. I think I have 7. Now I have 8. Help me keep count. Treasured home. Nancy, you want to come up? I hadn't got anybody to click on the link yet. I posted it up above. You, I am going to do a video on it. It's just one that I've used for a long time, and I make the dough in the bread machine, and then just kind of roll it out. It just that works pretty good for me. So I will do a video on it. I just didn't do this one because I thought I sounded silly after I started it. I'm gonna move my piece of fabric down. I still got some more to cut. I'm gonna move it down on my cutting board. And happy Friday to you, Misha. Somebody needs to click the link and come up here and talk. I'll post it one more time. Your live's at 3. Okay. I'll try to get there to it. There's my link if somebody wants to click on it and come up here. I need some company. Oh, I do sound silly. I know I do. I'm going to just admit it. Get my ruler. I lost count again. Do y'all remember how many I counted? Having a hard time with my rotary cutter not cutting all the way through. I have to go back and fix it. Probably not a good thing. I've got 10 on them now. Line it back up. Somebody gonna come up? Trying to fix some chicken and some noodles mixed for lunch. We already had lunch here. Another cut. I'm just not much of a talker. I think it's not what to talk about. Yeah, you had said they were coming for a wedding, Misha. Robin, how about you? You want to join me? I hope you get over it. Were you pretty bad with it? I mean, I know it's bad. That it's going around here in my neck of the woods. The COVID. You know what? I'm smelling cinnamon rolls. They sure are smelling good. And I'm going to make a cream cheese icing to put on them. I'll probably eat too many of them. Been a while since I made any because I went for several months without turning the oven on because I didn't want to heat the house up. So I didn't make anything unless I could make it in that little toaster oven. It's a little warm today. The computer says it's 86 is what it says there. So that's not as bad as it was when we had real high heat indexes. Yeah, I do hope you get over that COVID real quick. Did you lose your taste and smell? Two, three, four, five. Need to cut two more. Got it unlined again. Line it back up. Taste. You lost your taste, but not the smell. When we had it last year, we lost our taste and smell both. Couldn't smell bacon frying. You couldn't smell coffee. You couldn't taste anything. There, I got I got my 17 of them. Now I gotta cut them again. And I had a pretty little piece left over. Now where's the one for the cornerstones? Here it is. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this one for the cornerstones. Let me look at my paper and see how many I need to cut. Uh, okay. I only need two of them. See the little square gone out of it? When I'm buying them at the fabric store, the lady there helps me by cutting little swatches so I can tape them onto the pattern. So I can tape them onto my pattern so I know where I'm going to put what when I get home. Works for me. Because sometimes I'll get them home and where was I going to put that color? Where was I going to put that piece? I'm going to square it up just a little bit. Still always just a thread or two hanging. Hello, Vicky. You want to come up and talk to him on screen? You want to come up and talk, Vicky? Somebody click on that link. I'm begging you. I'm asking nice. I'm saying pretty, please. That's these two. Run it again. Make sure them little strings get cut. And that will be my cornerstones. Go with my sashings. Want me to turn you around so you can see the, oh, there's Misha. Let's get her up here.
Hi.
You felt sorry for me up here.
Yeah, I figured while I'm putting my breakfast away, I'll come up and chat.
Put
We
your
had,
breakfast away. So you ate breakfast? It's
well,
late.
it was kind of a brunch. We had BLTs
Okay.
from my garden. So,
Okay. That'd be good though.
yeah, just something quick.
Yeah.
How'd your tomatoes do this year? Pretty good?
Not real good. We had a bunch of them. Planted several plants, so I had some tomatoes, but they didn't do real well. I tell you, we had a drought and went for lots of days without any rain, and it hurt
Yeah.
a lot of stuff.
Yep. My tomatoes are really small this year.
Yeah, that's mine are too.
Mm-hmm.
They're still putting on a few. We got a pretty good rain a couple of times, so they kind of started putting on new ones again, new growth and new tomatoes.
Yep. I just slice them up small and they can put on as many as they want.
Yeah, that's right. Hello to the Stock Explorer. I don't think I can remember your first name, so I just saying. So I get scatterbrained. I can't remember everything I need to remember sometimes.
Yeah, it takes a while to get to know people.
Yeah,
Do you guys have your own pigs and hogs there?
I I don't, but my sister's raising some pigs and hogs, so it's close enough. That's good enough.
Yeah.
Not on my farm. We have before, but she's got some pigs and fattening them up, so there will be some.
That's nice.
And because I keep trying to get away from eating pork, but boy, that's hard to do though.
Yeah.
We love our bacon and pork chops and stuff.
Yeah. Not always kind to my stomach.
Tomato sauce, yeah, I do too. I just like tomatoes.
Mm.
My little cornerstones are going to be little. I'll have to turn y'all around in a minute and show you the quilt on the wall, the blocks. I think I'm
Oh,
going to have to go check. I think I'm going to have to go check my cinnamon rolls. Timer hadn't went off. Let me run over there and check.
they sound good. Boy, I'd like to be your neighbor.
Oh, myself getting them home. Look at that. Popping hot out of the oven.
Oh, yummy.
Yum yum. Now I hurt myself. I'll be right back. I'm back. All right. Now, in a few minutes, I will make some cream cheese
Icing.
frosting for them. Yeah, icing. Yeah.
Yummy. Did you end up putting the chocolate chips on the peanut butter cookies?
I did. And they were cute. They didn't
Oh,
really stick on there very good, but those kids, they just ate them right up.
I bet. That's good.
And I made that blueberry sausage breakfast cake for them yesterday. Now I know it sounds weird, but it was good.
I
And
bet.
they ate it up real quick too. And then I told them it had the sausage in it, and they just kind of looked at me. Oh, it was good anyway. So I know they come home from school probably starving anyway, but it was good.
Little boys can work up an appetite.
Yeah. They've got a big old dog in the house, so they're a big old Anatolian Shepherd, and he's not mean or nothing. But we put the dog outside. And their house was a little messy because mom and daddy worked, so I got to cleaning their house, and it was fine when the dog was outside. But when we brought the dog in, he didn't want me touching anything. Every time I touched something, he go woof, and so all
Oh,
right. So I
protective.
just kind of so it made me a little nervous. So I just kind of quit cleaning and went and sat down.
Wow.
I don't think he would have hurt me, but it was like when I touched something to move it, it's like don't bother that, don't touch that.
He must be very protective.
He is protective of those little boys. He's a livestock guardian dog, but I think he guards them kids.
Yeah. Are you getting any rain down there? We're getting some up here.
Was it day before yesterday? It started raining in the middle of the night and had a good rain, only even during the day, kind of a slow soaking rain. So things are
Yeah.
green back up and looking good again.
Yeah, we got a thunderstorm this morning. Really got everything nice and wet.
Yeah, I'm gonna make them a pizza some afternoon. I'm reading the comment. Fixing a pepperoni pizza for the grandson's after school snack. That'd be good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yes, Rita always makes.
I'm gonna turn around and get in my chair for a minute. I think I'm tired of cutting in the see all my blocks there behind me? I'm all
Oh,
just about
pretty.
I've got to finish sewing for what I'm there. I've got to finish sewing the pieces on it. But I've got 20 of them, so it's gonna make a pretty nice size quilt.
That's very nice.
So it come together pretty quick.
Yeah. Is there a name to that pattern? Is there a name to that pattern?
What was it called? It was called Cassandra's. This is what I'm using, and it's just called Cassandra's Favorites. What it is. And that's kind of what I
Okay.
tried to copy.
I still
I
would like
have
to
not.
make it quick.
Granddaughter lives 1,500 miles from me. I wouldn't want my kids to live real far away from me. They live, yours do, I know. I like having
Yeah,
mine here in the same neighborhood pretty much.
that must be nice.
It is.
I live
Texas,
about
Atlanta.
1,000 miles. I'm about 1,000 miles from my parents and family, and then my sons are 7 hours away. So at least my daughter's here.
Yeah.
Well, all right, Miss Rita, I guess I better go keep them company now that I cleaned up the kitchen.
Well, yeah, since you have company, we'll excuse you this time.
Okay. Well, you have
I'll,
a
I'll
good day.
you too, and enjoy your company, and then in your wedding and all that.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Dee, do you want to come up, Dee? Let me post the link again. Let me move my computer. It's rocking on some stuff here. Somebody want to come up for a few minutes? Get the link. I don't sell them, Samantha. I really ought to, but I've just never got into being a seller. I don't like being a salesperson, so I haven't sold any. Just click on the link, and I think it'll put you up down, and I can add you up. I'm trying to get D up here now. There you are. I'm gonna add you up.
Hey,
Hey, there you. What are you working on today? Those tea towel dresses again? How'd you get those done? What are you working on today? Those tea towel dresses
no,
again?
actually,
How'd you get those done? What are you working on today?
I'm sorry.
You may have to close out some tabs you have open if it's some of the others. Wait for her to come back. Is that better
Okay, can
now?
you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, I had to put on some headphones because this echoing started.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Still a little bit of a echoey sound in there.
A little bit
Little
of a
bit.
delay.
Hello to Denise Soul Patch 33. That's a new name. I don't remember seeing that before. Hello to Denise.
Sure is a pretty quilt you have there, Rita.
I'm finishing it up. I've been cutting the sashing and the cornerstones, but I've still got 2 blocks I've still got to sew together. But I was ready to cut again instead of sew. But I've got about got my 20 blocks ready to put it together. So it still won't be long now. But I've got others started that I need to finish and work on.
I'm sorry, Rita. I must have a super bad connection. Maybe somebody else will come join you. I'm sorry. I wanted to say hi, but I don't think it's going to work.
Well, I can hear you. It's just real delayed. Huh. Well, I'll hush and let you talk. Tell at least tell them about your channel before we go. Okay? Can you do that?
Well, sure. Oh, no. Okay. Well, my channel's name is Dee's Crafty Corner. And I do sewing tutorials. I've been sewing over 50 years, but I've been learning to quilt about a year and a half. And I come across your channel by a suggested video. And once I saw one of your videos, I was hooked. And the reason I got into YouTube is because I just wanted to teach people who was willing to want to sew.
I'm just not a good teacher. I do things, but I just can't teach it. But I was watching you the other night. You were a good teacher.
Well, thank you. Yeah, and today I've been cutting out quilts. Well, thank you. So this is the fabric I have left to finish cutting out.
Okay. That's pretty. Yeah.
It's from Dan Morris.
It's still for me, you're still kind of delayed, moving kind of slow.
Yeah. We're having rain right now.
Oh, right.
So I don't know if the rain is causing it.
I don't know.
I would love to sit and visit with you. Maybe somebody else would like to join and visit.
Okay. I'm gonna post the link again. We'll try. Hey, we'll try it again. We'll try it again someday too, though. Okay.
Absolutely. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for coming up. I'm gonna post the link again. Anybody else want to click the link and come up? There's another one I saw a minute ago that I wanted to mention. Sassy Girl. I'm seeing some new names here. Sassy Girl 1967. Okay. Thanks for stopping in and visiting with us. Anybody want to come up and talk with me on the screen? See if we can make it work. My cooking videos are a mess. I know. They are. But I feed us pretty good, even if they are a mess. No, nobody wants to come up and talk. I'll have to show you another project I'm working on. I went back to the store the other day, and I showed y'all this one that I'd finished. But I thought it needed a binding, on this one. So I'm gonna, not a binding, but a border. So I'm gonna put a little border of that, and then another little border of this one. And this one is going to be my backing for it. Can you see it? Got the little Scotty dogs on it. I said I showed y'all this one, but it's all sewed together. Other than I got to finish those little borders. But I had to go back to the store to get those other pieces to finish it. One more. That was those stars. I'm going to make another one out of them with those stars, but this is going to be my stars, and this is going to be the tails on the stars. So it'd be like this pattern, but out of these reds and blues, with that being my star. Yeah, these here, I like these too, because I like the country looking prints. But this is kind of the same colors as what's in the one back here, but it's going to be a different pattern. And what else have I got? I got a whole pile of stuff here behind me I'm working on. I've been talking for 37 minutes. I don't know how much longer I'm going to think of anything to say or to show you. What else is back here? I don't know. I got some boxes and stacks behind me. My kitchen and dining area is turned into my sewing area. Somebody come up and talk on the screen. I need to sell my quilts, but I don't. I usually just find that there's kids need them or they don't need them. I just give them to them. Because what if I didn't get them a much more made? You know, sometimes I wonder about these people that don't make things. What do they give their kids and grandkids as heirlooms and keepsakes? Just makes me wonder. What am I? Show this one. See if I can get that one up there. Howdy, Miss Rita. What are we cooking or sewing today? Well, I've been cooking and sewing both. I made cinnamon rolls, and they're over. I already took them out of the oven a few minutes ago. I showed them earlier in the video. I need to go over there and make my cream cheese icing to go on them. So I'm going to have to get off here in just a few minutes and go do that. And I did video it, but I'm not going to post the video because after I thought about it, I thought, why did I say that? I was saying silly things. I thought, what did I say that for? So I'm not going to post the video. Just all up into the oh well. I'm just I really don't go very many places, so I just come on here and just be myself, as goofy as I am. All into this internet crap. That's what my husband kind of says. I told him this morning, I said, I need to make some more videos. He says, why? Why do you want to do that? I don't know. Sometimes it's stressful, but I still try to do it anyway. That that's that's right. I was telling you guys the other day about those quilts I had that my sister-in-law made. My sister-in-law, she died real young with cancer, but I had two quilts that she had made and gave me. One of them when I got married, and another one for some other gift. And I had them for 40 years, but she had a little boy before she passed. And you know, I gave them quilts to him, and he was proud to get them. He had a few other things his mother had made, but she died at 28, so she didn't get to make a bunch of things. So I gave him them quilts, and he was so proud of them. That was 2 or 3 years ago that I did that. I was I was proud of them, but I wouldn't use them after she passed away. I'd put them in the bag them up and put them in the closet, and I knew she had made them, but I wasn't going to use them. Oh, Alabama in the 60s. My husband grew up in Alabama in the 60s. His mom had chicken houses and he gathered eggs every day. He loved your video about that. I'm glad I'm not doing that anymore. But I did that for 30 years. And there's still chickens up there, but my son wanted the contract. I said, well, you can have it because I'm done. I got to the age and got enough things paid off that I didn't want to do it anymore. So there's chickens up there, but I hadn't even seen them. They put them in there a couple weeks ago, and I hadn't even went up there and looked at them. I got me some backyard chickens, and they're my chickens now. Well, I think I'm fixing to get. I have quilting blocks that started embroidering 47 years ago. Maybe someday. I've got some quilts around here that I started several years ago too. I haven't thrown the blocks away. I need to get them out and put them together, but finish putting them together someday. But I sure like to go in the fabric store and look at the new fabrics. And my fabric store's got a Facebook page, and every time she gets a new shipment in, she posted this fabric. And oh, it's so pretty. I just love it all. So I don't do the old projects because there's plenty of new ones to do. You don't like chickens to this day. I kind of like my chickens. They made us a pretty good living for a while. It was a lot of work, but paid the bills and let me work from home. And I got to work from home, and I got to not spend all my time in the chicken houses. That I homeschool my kids, and they had to help in the chicken houses some when they were growing up. But just not having to go to work to do things was a help. I'm not remember when we would go in the old fabric stores and get our eyes burned. I'm not quite following you on that one. So. Well, I'm fixing to get off here and go finish my cinnamon rolls, right? Because I'm going to take them over to the grandsons again this afternoon. Thank y'all for joining in with me for a little bit, and I'll do it again soon. I'll have to come back again and show you this quilt behind me when I get those sashing and cornerstones made on it. So I'm going to get off here on the die. Yeah, the die. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah. I'm going to go. Love y'all. Thank you for stopping in for a while. Bye. Bye.